Yuito. There's a place I want to check out, but it's in a different direction from Seiran. It looks like the duplicates are all avoiding this area. I can't be sure, but it seems suspicious.
Nice catch, Wataru. Okay, we'll go check it out. What is this place? There's nobody here. Hey, I see the transport vehicles.
Then this must be it. We're pretty far from the city. Do you think this is still Seiran's facility?
I can't seem to find any information on it at all, which only makes it more suspicious.
Looks like they haven't noticed us yet, but I do feel a strange presence here. I can't really put it into words either.
I will go check the vehicle. Tsugumi, Wataru, please cover me.
Hey, Yuito. Are you remembering things okay? What about your speech? Any headaches?
I'm okay for now. No need to worry so much.
You are making sense. It's natural for her to feel worried.
Don't push yourself too hard. You've always had health problems, ever since you were little.
That's right. You did mention that before.
Yeah, I spent most of my early childhood inside a hospital. They finally let me leave when I was around 5, and I've been fine ever since.
Wait, Luca found something quite alarming.
What do you mean?
I know what the transport vehicles are carrying.
Human heads!
That can't be.
The transport vehicle was filled with these.
No, I thought I was just seeing things, but they're really...
One of the trucks was already empty, but I believe it was carrying the same thing.
2 trucks worth of human heads? What in the hell for?
Let's try sneaking in a little further. Kasane and her team might be here.
Okay. We need to find out why they're doing this anyway.
First you won't tell me why you're trying to kill me. Now you're trying to hide this cool place? Don't you feel anything seeing what's going on here? What are you all thinking? This way.
Don't hesitate!
I thought you were amazing since you were a cadet, Kasane. But now you're trying to kill Yuito and trying to hide this facility? What happened to you? This isn't like you.
Shut up! You don't know anything about anything. Then tell us. We don't know anything because you won't tell us anything.
It's useless! We talk about this.
I feel the power coursing through me!
Don't do it all on your own.
I'll protect you all! I'll destroy everything!
And won't let you suffer alone.
Little,
Don't by any means!
Good.
little, don't resist!
Someone's in trouble. Pay attention.
Yuito!
Little, don't resist!
Yuito, a member down. Go support.
I can still fight.
Give up!
All right.
Go easy.
You won't get away!
Good.
I'm fine.
Thanks, Hanabi.
Give up! It's useless!
Not yet. I can still
By
fight.
any means. You won't get away!
Why?
I need to support the injured.
Good.
Give up!
Let's regroup.
I feel better.
By any
Don't
means!
get burned!
Stop! More power. Give up!
So, a member is in danger.
You guys good?
I feel better.
One more! Not done yet.
Yuito!
It's useless.
Vamos. Bueno, a correr toca. Porque mientras corremos, ella va detrás nuestra, intenta tirar cosas. 23, 19 segundos. Es que si no estamos muertos.
Is everyone okay?
9 segundos. 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fuera, a por ella. ¿Dónde está?
Let me borrow this. I have to. Come on. What? It won't hold back.
Using brain drive.
Stop! Here we go. Stop it! I'm out of it already! Making drugs out of human heads is crazy! We have to stop them!
But Naomi, she needs this.
What do you mean? What is this facility for?
That's...
I can't take this anymore. I'm telling them everything.
No, I will. This place is another research facility run jointly with Spring Pharmaceuticals, just like Arashi said. Human brains of people with powers are being brought here. A portion of them are transplanted into others to turn them into other weapons. The rest are turned into a medical solution to feed the others.
That's horrible.
Hey, are you really sure about Seiran? I know New Himuka has a lot of its own issues. It's not right that the government monitors everyone and controls all the information. But Seiran causing the uprising, that's just as messed up. Can we really let them get away with transplanting human brains into others, or processing the brains into drugs?
No, we can't, obviously. That being said, there are, in fact, some people who've been forced to accept it.
Like my brother.
And then there's Kasane. People whose loved ones have been turned into others. They depend on that medication. Human-born others can temporarily regain their senses when they take that medication, even letting them talk.
Does Karin have a family member that's been metamorphosed?
No, not a family member. Has Luca or Fubuki mentioned it?
Alice?
Yuito!
His brain is...
Yuito!
Yuito?
Is this happening because I used my power? My head is killing me!
Are you okay?
What's wrong? You look like you're in pain.
There's something wrong with Yuito's brain. He's beginning to show signs of speech and memory impairment whenever he uses his power.
I'm okay now. The pain is fading. This is...
Damn.
Sorry to interrupt, but you need to leave now so we can call this a draw. Hurry up or the others will come.
We should leave too. That okay with you, Kasane?
Yes.
Yuito, our assignment is complete. We should withdraw.
Yeah. We should get out of here as soon as possible.
Wataru said he would report to Major General Fubuki for you.
Okay. Sorry. I know I should be the one to do it, but I'm just not feeling well.
What are you talking about? It's okay, don't worry about it. We all know how you feel. No, that's not exactly true. I can't understand how much pain you're in. I probably would have taken the ampule too if I were in your shoes. I know saying that won't help with whatever guilt or disgust you might be feeling.
Thanks. I'm okay.
The medication should be chemically processed, so consider them more like protein or amino acid supplements. It may be unpleasant, but looking at them this way might help you come to terms with it.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but it's just hard for me to do it.
I know it might be difficult, but whatever you do, don't throw them up.
What? You knew?
We saw it happen. You were outside the hideout. Oh, we're sorry.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I know it's not in my stomach anymore, but I just couldn't.
It's fine, but you have to fight through it. You can't make it a habit.
You're right. Besides, Naomi, it must be so much harder for her. Being turned into another is awful enough, but now she has to feed on these brains? I don't know where she is right now, or how she's doing. When I think about her, I know how much better off I am. If Naomi hasn't given up, then I can't either. I know I can get through it.
After you do get through it, you'll be able to help support Naomi when you see her again.
Yes. You're right. I need to get it together. I'm just wondering if New Himuka is stocking up on those ampules, knowing full well what they're made of. If that's the case, and they do indeed know, then they're going to have to answer to me. No. I have a feeling that New Himuka already knows everything. I just can't get myself to accept it.
I'm sorry.
Huh? You don't need to apologize. You have nothing to do with the hospital.
I know, but I just wanted to apologize. I want to look into the hospital and do something about it.
This is a tough position for the both of you.
You too, Luca. Everything Karin has done must be hard for you. Tsugumi had to see a lot of things she never wanted to as well. I think we've all had our fair share of suffering. But what's important is that we continue to support one another, right?
Yeah. Sorry I worried everyone, and thank you.
Fase de espera. Nos toca fase de espera. Bueno, como siempre, ahora volvemos. Voy a hacer todo esto lo que hay aquí porque es que se tarda mucho tiempo y es un poco engorrinado. O sea, que ahora volvemos. Bueno, vamos allá. Vamos. A ver. Pues claro.
I should try to get a little rest. A message from Major General Fubuki?
It's Fubuki. I want an update on your situation. Rendezvous where we met previously.
I got a message from Major General Fubuki. Did everyone else get it too?
I did.
I did too. I think he's talking about the safe zone.
He said he's under surveillance, so I am sure he just wanted to play it safe.
But Major General Fubuki is with Spring Pharmaceuticals, right? Those ampules.
Do you think he knows about that factory?
It would be strange if he didn't.
He might have a purpose for calling a meeting so soon afterwards.
The fact that the OSF hospital prescribed the drugs must mean the government's getting products from that factory in some shape or form. Could Major General Fubuki be the go-between?
Does that mean he's an enemy too? Even after everything he's done for us?
It could just be one of the ways he goes about pretending to obey the government. We can sit here and doubt his intentions all day, but we're better off just asking.
You have a big heart, Yuito. Your trusting nature is one of your most likable features. I should really follow your example.
It's because he's sincere. I think our skepticism might provide him a nice balance.
That might be true.
Sorry to call you out here. While I accepted Luca's generous invitation the last time, I feel it would be dangerous for me to frequent your hideout. There's a good chance the team surveilling me will notice.
We appreciate your consideration.
Wataru told me what happened in Seiran. I've also given the government a report that won't affect our activities.
What? Is that safe? Your family is Spring Pharmaceuticals.
That's precisely why I did. Reporting my own family's wrongdoings only gets the government to trust me more. Besides, Karen and I were the first ones to propose that research facility.
What?
I think you already know about Alice. She's still being held in that facility as an other. We enticed Seiran in order to protect her, knowing full well they would abuse their research. The results of which were the ampules and the uprising. We were fools.
What's going on with this country? Seiran may have incited an uprising, but there's still a new Himuka city just like ours. Suo's conducting human experiments, and Seiran is basically doing the same thing.
All of it being done to develop new weapons to fight the threat of the others. One chose to strengthen powers, and one explored a method to control the others themselves.
What are others, anyway? I've heard they suddenly began appearing after the Spring of Extinction, but not much is known about them still.
That's true. I guess the only other thing we know is that they're created in the extinction belt.
Some are saying they're wild animals that experience sudden mutations, but are they really wild?
It's very possible that the government is hiding what they actually are.
That is the crux of it.
Huh?
Even the public can sense something different about the others. So, focusing on that point will nullify the government's personality rehabilitation efforts.
Like exposing a government secret to every new Himuka citizen? Just like my brother did in the uprising.
Exactly. Karen and I once plotted to send a video of a human at the moment of being metamorphosed straight to the minds of every citizen. But we couldn't find any definitive video to serve as our evidence, and I was hampered after they threatened Karen.
So that's why you let the government turn you into a spy.
Yes, but now they should have Nagi's data from when Naomi was metamorphosed for research purposes.
They took his memory when they subjected him to personality rehabilitation.
Now that you mention it, Nagi seemed like he had no idea about Naomi's metamorphosis after he was discharged from the hospital.
But wouldn't that cause brain damage?
Extracting a specific memory is a dangerous process, but that's hardly even a concern to them. You all have the same memory of her metamorphosis, but attempting to digitize and extract it is too risky.
That's why we need Nagi's stored memory data. It's already been extracted.
We can send the data via Arahabaki to every citizen as proof of the government's inhumane acts. The people are ready to hear it.
Can you access it?
Yes. I received permission to enter the secure site while you were heading out to Seiron on your last assignment. I've been provided with a one-time use pass.
Nagi's stolen memory. Where is it stored?
I think they're storing it in the old OSF hospital you infiltrated before. I'm sorry for not having more concrete intel, but that facility was used to research powers. It's very likely it's there. Could you infiltrate the old hospital after the platoon has been reorganized?
Reorganized? I forgot about that.
I'm staying in Yuito platoon. This isn't the world I want either.
I see. So Hanabi is the only one that needs to be transferred.
No, I'll stay too.
Are you sure? Staying with us could mean being targeted by the government.
Then we'll deal with it if it comes to that. After all the awful things we learned, I can't just sit here and do nothing while my friends are trying to do something about it.
You don't care if it brings trouble to your family?
No. And I'm actually starting to suspect that it wasn't just my uncle who knew, but my father too.
Thank you, Hanabi. Your help means a lot to me. I'll leave you to recover Nagi's memory from Naomi's metamorphosis. I'd like to go myself, but I don't want them revoking my access to Arahabaki, so I have to lay low for now. You've made a lot of waves, Yuito. You need to be careful. This will be your second time infiltrating the hospital.
Yes, I will.
By the way, I can send you some data to help you bypass the old hospital security system. I may not be as good as my sister, but I can still put together a program or two. Please use this to aid your infiltration.
Thank you.
Well, good luck.
I'm with you, Commander Yuito.
Sí.
I'm really glad the whole platoon was able to work as a team.
We're all in this together.
Bueno, tenemos que ir a recuperar los recuerdos de Nagi. Complicado, ¿no?
There's a resource reading near here. What do you want to do?
Vamos al antiguo hospital ya. No voy a moverme. Tenemos que ir a la antigua. Sí, nos piramos para allá. Ahí hay un alter, lo estoy viendo. Encima... ¿No lo es? Él se cree que no lo estoy viendo. Muy buena. A tu casa. Por si acaso. Tenemos aquí. Vale. Jalea ligera +1, que también nos viene muy bien. No, tenemos que ir por ahí. Por ahí hemos entrado. Bueno, espérate. No era por aquí, era... por allí.
Wait, there's a resource reading near here. What do you want to do?
Bueno, tenemos... Eso. Vale, no llevamos esto.
but the other is still around. Use SAS to find it.
Hala, fuera. A tu casa. Fuera la clarividencia, que no la necesitamos ahora. Vale. Esto también. Y ya nos vamos. Por ahí no podemos. Como me he metido yo. Hombre. Vamos a hacer esto rápido para no... Vale. Venga, dale, dale, dale. Es que estaba el otro ahí. ¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está? Que no le veo. Ahí está. Ah. Joder, va.
Team. Yuito, let's get him. I feel the power coursing through me. I'll take care of it. I'm feeling really good.
Ya está. Ostras. Y aquí tenemos para grabar. Y no sé cómo andamos de esto. No sé si pillar o no. A ver cómo andamos de pasta. Vale, vamos. Espinas. Ya no lo sé. Para Yuito y Kasane. Armas brillantes para Yuito y Kasane. León espejo. Yo creo que voy a coger esta, ¿no? Luciérnaga y fuego fauto. Ah, pero ¿puedo coger todas? Sí. Vale. Vale. Y vamos a ver si nos sirve para algo lo que hemos cogido, claro. Equipo. Tenemos la segadora. Luciérnaga +4. A ver. Golpe final, más 4. A ver, ataque 30. 34 tienen todas. Pero ahora tengo que ver cuál me gusta más, ¿no? Esta está muy bien. La luciérnaga es... ¿Y la segadora? No, la segadora no me gusta. Incluso me gusta más la que tengo, fíjate. Pero estas quitan un poquito más. Pues la verdad es que me voy a quedar con la luciérnaga, con esta. Vale. ¿Nos han dado atuendos, a lo mejor? Atuendo... No. ¿Y accesorios? Visión móvil. Visión móvil. Piku. Kasane. Venga, vamos a ponernos esta, que no sé. Estoy llevando de todo un poquito, pero... Vale, lo vamos a grabar para que no se me olvide. No era necesario grabar aquí. Pero vamos a seguir por aquí, ¿no? Tenemos que ir por aquí o por donde. Mira, por allí hay bichitos. Podemos saltar ahí. O vamos a... Vale, que no quiero... A ver si me cambia el... Vale, ahora me la ha cambiado justamente cuando me ha metido un bofetón. Lo de los grandes. Vale. Vale. Por lo que quiero es... Si me da tiempo. Joder, es que me da en toda la cabeza, tío. Vale, a tu casa. Asqueroso.